Want to speak real Turkish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at turkishclass101.com.
10 phrases you never want to hear. Okay, let's go with the first one. This one I never want to hear. Son zamanlarda kilo mu aldın? Have you gained weight recently? Son zamanlarda kilo mu aldın? Have you gained weight recently? Oh, don't tell me ever, ever, ever. I hate this phrase, and I'm sure many Turkish girls hate this phrase. Actually, like in Turkey, if you have friends that you didn't see for a long time and when you see each other again, they use this phrase a lot somehow. Like, oh, you gained weight, or you lost weight, like this. So, kilo mu aldın? Kilo mu verdin? Like this. So, no, don't say it to me ever, please. Okay, next one. Saçında beyaz var. Saçında beyaz var. You have a gray hair. No, it means I'm getting old. Saçında beyaz var. Maybe you shouldn't say to the usually like middle-aged Turkish women because I think they're not gonna like it. No, don't say it. Ben sana dedim. I told you so. Ben sana dedim. It means I told you so. Oh, you hear from Turkish mothers a lot. And I heard a lot. Okay, here it goes. Ben sana dedim. It means I told you so. They use it a lot. So like, first they warn you to not do something. Like, no, don't go there or don't do this. And then you do eventually. And they say, I told you so, I told you so, I told you not to do. So they use it a lot. I'm sure Turkish people who are watching this video, they understand me very well. Ama ben sana dedim, ben sana yapma dedim. In this kind of tone of voice, they say, ben sana gitme dedim, yapma dedim. You hear a lot. Kovuldun. You're fired. Kovuldun. You're fired. I mean, who likes to hear this, right? In any language, you don't want to hear it. Kovuldun. Or, okay, so if you're too proud to be fired, then you can say, no, you cannot fire me, I quit. Okay, your boss is saying to you, kovuldun. Hayır, sen beni kovamazsın. Ben istifa ediyorum. It's very cliche in Turkish. Very cliche. Sorun sen değilsin. Benim. It is not you, it is me. Sorun sen değilsin. Benim. It's not you. It is me. Oh, who likes to hear this one, right? Sorun sen değilsin benim. Or there's one more breakup phrase. And girls also like hate to hear that. No, I'm gonna say it to you. It is sen benden daha iyilerine layıksın. It means you deserve better than me. Oh, really? Seriously? No. Başvurunuz için teşekkür ederiz. Ancak bu pozisyon doldu. Thank you for your resume. However, the position has been filled. Başvurunuz için teşekkür ederiz. Ancak bu pozisyon doldu. Thank you for your resume. However, the position has been filled. Oh, I heard it a lot when I was searching for a job. Or there is one more, I would like to share it with you. Like, you went to an interview and then you're waiting for the results. After the interview, they will tell you like, okay, we will call you back. We also don't want to hear that one too. And we say in Turkish, biz size döneriz. Biz size döneriz. It means we'll call you back. And we don't want to hear that one too. No. Başka insanlarla görüşmeliyiz. We should see other people. Başka insanlarla görüşmeliyiz. We should see other people. Yok ya, olmaz öyle şey. No. Have you ever had a Turkish girlfriend? You cannot say this. 1 minute later you'll be that. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Bugün paranı veremeyeceğim. I don't have your money today. Bugün paranı veremeyeceğim. I don't have your money today. Well, I think in terms of money, well, of course, I mean, everyone wants their money back. But if it's a close friend or if it's like a family member, then Turkish people are a bit more tolerant. Like, they wait and then they get angry. So they're more tolerant about money. If you say, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot give your money back today, then they will be, I think, tolerant first. So, bugün paranı veremeyeceğim. Maybe then you should say, özür dilerim. It means I'm sorry. Then they will understand. Bugün fazla mesaiye kalabilir misin? Can you work overtime today? Bugün fazla mesaiye kalabilir misin? Can you work overtime today? Yeah, sure. I was born to work. I love overtime. Mesai, it's the word that many Turkish people hate. Extra work, right? However, if you ask me that if there are so many people who are doing overtime in Turkey, I would say probably yes, but not so much. Of course, it depends on the business field. But especially like private companies, yes, they do a lot of overtime work. Patron seni çağırıyor. The boss is calling you. Patron seni çağırıyor. The boss is calling you. Okay, maybe it's not bad, right? Maybe it's good news, so it's not that bad to hear, I think. Don't be very hopeless about it. Maybe they will give you like a bonus. Bonus means ikramiye in Turkish, so it's so, right? It's not that bad.
Top 25 phrases in Turkish. Let's begin. Merhaba. Hello. Our first word is merhaba, meaning hello. We use merhaba, for example, when we are being introduced to someone else. After say, for example, we are introduced and we say merhaba. When we say the H between the R and A is lost. Merhaba. Nice to meet you. Merhaba. Günaydın. Good morning. Our second word is günaydın, meaning good morning. We always use it, of course, in the mornings. Günaydın. İyi günler. Good afternoon. Our third word is iyi günler, meaning good afternoon. İyi geceler. Good night. Our fourth word is iyi geceler, meaning good night. İyi geceler. This is how I sound when I say iyi geceler. İyi geceler. Adın ne? What's your name? Our fifth word is adın ne? What's your name? Büşra, what's yours? Ben. I am. Our sixth word is ben, meaning I'm. For example, I am Büşra. Büşra'yım. Tanıştığımıza memnun oldum. Nice to meet you. Our seventh word is tanıştığımıza memnun oldum. Meaning nice to meet you. Tanıştığımıza memnun oldum. This is how it sounds when I don't slow it down. Nasılsın? How are you? Our eighth word is nasılsın? Meaning how are you? It goes like nasılsın? İyiyim. Sen nasılsın? I'm fine. And you? Our ninth word is İyiyim. Sen nasılsın? I'm fine. And you? Lütfen. Please. Our tenth word is lütfen. Meaning please. It goes like lütfen, lütfen, lütfen, lütfen. No, it doesn't go like that. Lütfen. Teşekkür ederim. Thank you. Our 11th word is teşekkür ederim, meaning thank you. You can also say teşekkürler if you want to shorten it. Teşekkürler. Rica ederim. You are welcome. Our 12th word is rica ederim, meaning you are welcome. Rica ederim. Evet. Yes. Our 13th word is evet, meaning yes. Hayır. No. Our 14th word is hayır, meaning no. Tamam. Okay. Our 15 word is tamam. Meaning okay. Affedersiniz. Excuse me. Our 16 word is affedersiniz. Meaning excuse me. Özür dilerim. I'm sorry. Our 17th word is özür dilerim. Meaning I'm sorry. Saat kaç? What time is it? Our 18th word is saat kaç? What time is it? Saat kaç? Banyo nerede? Where is the restroom? Our 19th word is banyo nerede? Where is the restroom? Dur bir dakika. Wait a moment. Our 20th word is dur bir dakika. Meaning wait a moment. Bu ne kadar? How much is this? Our 21st word is bu ne kadar? Meaning how much is this? Hesap lütfen. Check please. Our 22nd word is hesap lütfen. Check please. Tebrikler. Congratulations. Our 23rd word is tebrikler. Meaning congratulations. Görüşürüz. See you later. Our 24th word is görüşürüz. Meaning see you later. Güle güle. Goodbye. Our 25th word is güle güle. Meaning goodbye.
Want to speak real Turkish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at turkishclass101.com.
Today we're going to talk about 4 techniques to help you stop translating in your head and instead start thinking in your target language. This will allow you to have conversations with ease, read smoothly, and better understand native speakers. These are 4 methods to help you think in a new language. Number 1, surround yourself with your target language. This way, you'll be completely immersed in the language. Without realizing it, you'll learn pronunciation, sentence structures, grammar, and new vocabulary. Play music in the background while you're cooking, or have a radio station on while you study. Just use one of our endless podcasts available to you. These are easy to listen to in the background while doing other things. Number 2, learn through observation. This is how we all learned our native languages as kids. Words will develop their own meanings that relate better to your target language, rather than meanings that are translated directly. Number 3, speak out loud to yourself. Even if you're a little embarrassed, it forces you to listen to how you speak. It makes it much easier to spot simple grammar mistakes. Number 4, practice daily. If you practice everything for only one day, you won't retain the information you learned. The brain can realistically only focus for about 30 minutes. So studying a little every day allows you to absorb better.
In this lesson, we will learn some of the most common greetings used in Turkey. Hazır mısınız? Are you ready? Hadi başlayalım o zaman. So let's start then. The most used informal greeting is selam. Selam. Selam means hi or hello. Because it's so casual, we should only use this greeting with friends or relatives. If you're greeting someone you don't know, you should use a more formal phrase. Merhaba. Merhaba. Merhaba means hi or hello too. If you want to make the greeting a little bit more formal, you can say iyi günler. İyi günler. İyi günler means good morning and good afternoon. In fact, you can use it all day, from morning until evening. During the evening, we say iyi akşamlar. İyi akşamlar. In an informal parting situation, Turkish people use güle güle. Güle güle. Güle güle means goodbye. Finally, in Turkish, we have an expression meaning hope to see you soon. That can be considered both formal and informal. Görüşmek üzere. Görüşmek üzere. Now you can greet people in many different ways in Turkish. Let's review them all again. When meeting older people or someone we don't know, merhaba. When meeting friends or relatives, selam. When greeting people from morning to afternoon, iyi günler. When greeting people in the evening, iyi akşamlar. When living in an informal situation, güle güle. When living in a formal or an informal situation, görüşmek üzere. It's easy, isn't it? Now it's time for Zehra's insights. If you can't remember how to say goodbye in Turkish, you can just say bye bye. Bye, bye. This expression is pretty casual, but at least nobody in Turkey will have any trouble understanding you.
Want to finally start speaking in your target language? In this guide, you'll discover the top 7 ways to practice speaking on your own with our lessons. Let's begin. Number 1, shadowing. Shadowing is a proven learning technique where all you do is repeat what you hear in order to practice speaking. So access any audio or video lesson on the site and press the play button to start. Then, as you listen or watch, just repeat the conversations. Or, even easier, read along out loud with the dialogue section. The script is right there in front of you. With our lessons, you can master entire conversations, just like that. Number 2, read out loud. I just mentioned it, but reading out loud is another powerful tactic and deserves its own mention. With every lesson, you get written transcripts and translations. So, as you play the lesson, read the dialogue out loud as you hear it. Why? By reading out loud, you're also practicing your speaking skills. You can do this with the lesson notes, the lesson transcript, or the dialogue tool. With the dialogue tool, you can listen to each line again and again, and repeat out loud until you master them all. Number 3, speed up your reading to speed up your speaking. Being able to speak without thinking is a sign of language mastery. If you're talking to a native and can respond quickly, they'll assume that you're fairly fluent. How can you do this? When you read out loud, try increasing your speed a little bit every time. So, start by reading with the dialogue tool. If you're like most learners, you'll read the first line slowly. That's because you're still getting used to the words, which is okay. Reread it. On your second try, you know most of the words, and you'll read a little faster. Reread it again. On your third try, you'll be even faster, at a native speaker's speed. And being able to read these phrases out loud and fast will help you speak fast. Number 4, record and compare yourself with native speakers. In order to sound like a native speaker, you must imitate native speakers. So here's how. Access the voice recorder, which is in the dialogue study tool in every lesson. Click on the microphone icon. Listen to the native speaker's audio, and then record yourself. You can then compare the 2 recordings side by side, and practice and try again and again until you perfect your pronunciation. Number 5, get feedback from our Premium Plus teacher. If you're learning by yourself and don't have access to real teachers, then you can always get feedback from our Premium Plus teachers. With the My Teacher tool, you can record yourself speaking and send the audio file to the teacher. They'll review it and tell you what to improve and how. That's it. Number 6, level up your speaking with Premium Plus assignments. With Premium Plus, you can also get assignments that cover reading, writing, listening, and even speaking from your teacher. These assignments can be tailored to your goals and needs. You get a new one every week, or anytime you're ready for a new one. Number 7, get even more lessons in the lesson library. If you want even more lessons on speaking and conversations, visit our lesson library and under Category, choose Conversation. You'll get all of the pathways and lessons that are focused on speaking. Want to finally learn Turkish the fast, fun, and easy way? In this video, I'll show you the top 10 ways to get started. So let's begin. Number 1, take your very first lesson. Access any audio or video lesson on turkishclass101.com and just press the play button to get started. Don't have an account? Don't worry. Just go to the sign up page to create an account. It takes less than 30 seconds and it's free. We have thousands of audio and video lessons covering a variety of topics like grammar, pronunciation, listening, and reading. Just click on the play button on any lesson and start learning. Number 2, read along with the lesson. You can read along with the lesson notes or lesson transcript. These come with every lesson. The lesson notes provide you with the dialogue for the scene taught in the lesson, along with translations, a more in-depth explanation of the grammar and culture, and even vocab and sample sentences. The lesson transcript is the full word-for-word transcript of everything you hear in the lesson. And the dialogue study tool provides you with the audio for the lesson dialogue, along with the translations. Number 3, shadowing. Shadowing is a tested learning technique where you repeat what you hear. This is a great way to start speaking in minutes and practice speaking in general. If you're listening along with the lesson audio or dialogue, be sure to shadow along the way. Number 4, use the dialogue study tool to master the conversation. Here, you get the line-by-line breakdown of the conversation demonstrated in the lesson. Listen and repeat until you've mastered each line. Do this until you've mastered the entire conversation. Number 5, use the voice recorder to perfect your pronunciation and speaking. In the dialogue study tool, you'll find a microphone icon next to each line. Click on it to record your voice. Then, compare it with the native speakers. Listen and adjust your pronunciation until you match that of the native speaker. Number 6, review vocab with the lesson vocabulary list. Vocabulary words are the building blocks of language. You can save vocab words taught in each lesson by clicking on Add to Word Bank. Want to drill the words with smart flashcards instead? Just click on Add to Flashcard Deck to do so. Number 7, listen to the review track. If you've studied an audio lesson before, just listen to the review track so that you don't have to listen through the entire lesson again. This is a great way to reinforce the material that you've learned, and it's great to have on the go. Just access any audio lesson and click on the download icon. Then click Review to download the review track. Number 8, review with quizzes after the lesson. Once you're confident enough with the material taught in the lesson, be sure to take the quiz to test your newfound knowledge. Take the review questions and answer true or false for each one. Or take the writing questions and input your answer. Remember to check the answers by clicking on the Check Answers button. Number 9, participate and leave a comment. The best way to master what you've learned is to use it. Join the community of learners by leaving a comment below at the end of every lesson. Our dedicated teachers will check your responses to correct you on any mistakes or provide you with helpful study tips and advice. And finally, number 10, move on to the next lesson. Done with a lesson? Mark the lesson as complete. You can see your overall learning progress on your dashboard. If you particularly enjoyed the lesson, mark the lesson as favorite so that you can come back to it later at any time. Click on the forward arrow to move on to the next lesson and continue learning.